It had been a quiet day on the island of Sodor, until some uninvited visitors appeared. Who are these masked villains causing mayhem? Asked the Topham Hatt to himself. Looks like a job for the Avengers. I thought it may have been you four engines, exclaimed Sir Topham Hatt. Thank you very much, superheroes. Yet again, you have saved the day. The superhero Play-Doh can heads were bored. Is there nobody we can save at the moment, they said. Hulk was getting annoyed at being bored. I know, said Iron Man. Let's each get one of those Thomas Minis bags and we'll then race whoever we get against each other. I'm not going to play with trains, said Hulk as he smashed his head down on the ground. You don't have to, said Iron Man. I've got another use for you. Iron Man left to get a Thomas Mini bag, followed by Captain America and Spider-Man. They returned with their bags to open them together. Iron Man went first. It's Bill, but the racing version. Yes, I'm going to win. I bet I get a Thomas, said Captain America. And yes, he got a Thomas, a classic Thomas. Told you, he said, as Spider-Man unwrapped his. Dash! He'll be as fast as his name. He's a logging loco, said Iron Man. He won't be fast. They took their engines over to the racetrack. They loaded them into their starting positions. Iron Man said that to make sure there's no cheating, Hulk will start the race. Hulk got into position and slammed his fist down on the starting handle. Thomas made the end of the track. Bill fell short and Dash didn't dash. "I win," said Captain America. "Unlucky, guys. That was fun though. Shall we get another bag each?" And they all sped off. When they got back, they started to open them. This time, Iron Man got an Emily, the spooky Emily. "I bet I get another Thomas," said Captain America. He didn't. He got Stephen, the rocket. The others laughed. "You won't win this time with that old train." It was Spider-Man's turn. Diesel, an old school Diesel. "He's old as well," said Iron Man. "Think I've got this race won already." They took their engines to the start. Hulk got into position and they were off. Iron Man was right. Emily sped through the finish so fast she toppled over. The others were left a long way behind. "I know," said Spider-Man. "Why don't we race our fastest ones against each other now?" They agreed and got them ready. Iron Man had Emily, Captain America had Thomas, and Spider-Man had Dash. Hulk? This time, Thomas got to the finish just before Dash, with Emily a long way back. "I win again," said Captain America. They all agreed they had had a lot of fun and now had 6 more Thomas Minis for their joint collection. loved his new music player he got for Christmas. He was always dancing to his very loud music. "George, would you please turn down the music? It's giving me a headache," shouted Mummy Pig. "OK, sure," said George as he carried on dancing. It wasn't just Mummy Pig that was getting annoyed with the music, but everyone in the village. His music was so loud he couldn't hear the angry crowd outside his house. They even knocked on his door, but he still couldn't hear them. "Right, something needs to be done," said Queen Elsa. "He needs to learn a lesson. Let's call in the superheroes. They'll know what to do." Soon, the superheroes arrived at the house. "We have a plan," they said. "How about we move his house to teach him a lesson?" So Iron Man got ready to lift the house. "What's happening?" cried a panicking George, quickly turning off his music. And soon, the house was sinking underwater. Then all of a sudden, Iron Man appeared. "George, do you know why we have done this?" "It's because everyone in the village is annoyed with your loud music. So we moved your house away. Just because you like your music loud doesn't mean everyone else likes it. Do you understand?" I do. I will never play music loud again," said George. "George, it's all right to play loud music, but only for a short time, otherwise people will get annoyed. Have you learnt your lesson?" "Yes, I have." "That's good," said Iron Man. And with that, the house was moved back to the village, and everything returned to the way it used to be. the abandoned castle on Sodor, a dinosaur had captured 5 surprise eggs which had to be retrieved. 4 superheroes had volunteered for the job, and first to try to get an egg back was Captain America. In the shadow of the castle, he took a ride on Percy. Percy stopped at the dinosaur. Another dinosaur came by and Captain America jumped on it. The dinosaur roared, causing the giant dinosaur to rear up and drop the Percy egg. Captain America got the egg onto Percy and brought it back for opening. Next up was Iron Man. Now you may be wondering why there are 5 eggs and only 4 superheroes. Well, Thomas has decided he wants to be a superhero, and he will attempt the 5th egg himself. Our 3rd superhero is Spider-Man. The 4th superhero is Hulk. By now, Thomas was getting quite nervous. Four eggs open. Now it's Thomas. All the superheroes wished him luck. He stopped just in front of the dinosaur and gave 4 toots. The dinosaur didn't move, but one of the dragons from the castle swooped down and let out a mighty dragon roar. The dinosaur reared up and dropped the egg. The dragon returned to the castle and Thomas picked up the egg and started his return to the station. "Thank you, dragon," said Thomas. Now if you're wondering why the dragon helped Thomas, then follow the link in the description to our dragon story. All will become clear.